So now, very interesting little video. As I am diabetic, I have sensors from Freestyle. So we're going to do a test here. Somebody?
Yeah.
What is the result?
177, arrow going straight up.
Okay. And now we do a test here. With the other one.
236 going straight up.
Freestyle. Be welcome. So when I see the price that we pay and so on, Freestyle, could you explain? Frankly, because I mean, unless I have the Shoga that goes more on the left or the right shoulder, I mean, is it a joke or what? Frankly, you have to explain. Because, I mean, we are not joking. Freestyle, it's about health and so on. So do I do an extra injection now regarding 170 or 230? On the same. So I insist, because it's cool on the film, do it again, so that no one can say that there's a trick. You're filming?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have two.
And yes, so you do. In front of the camera.
One.
So this is
And you show.
183 going straight up.
Yes, and now this one.
240 going straight up.
So I don't tell you the quality of the machine. That's really cool, Mr. Freestyle. Could you explain? Because it's even dangerous. I'm sorry. And you know, all of this I pay. So could you explain, really? And as for the diabetes, watch this, because it's really interesting. Really interesting how much the money is important, but the health, frankly, it's frightening. So now we have some minutes afterwards, and we're going to do a new test, and we're going to film very closely so that you can see the time between the first test and the second test, and you can see the evolution on each side, so that there is no story that I'm faking or manipulating. It's the absolute truth. So we have one here. Let's go. And you show clearly.
191, and the time, I cannot see it on the video.
It appears.
12:36,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you cannot really see it on the video.
Okay, but what? How long it was?
It was about 10 minutes ago.
10 minutes. Okay, and now here.
253, arrow going straight up.
So we have a difference of
60.
60.
Yeah.
60 of difference. About health. But it's a joke. So don't worry for me. I did an injection and so on, you know. But in fact, I was obliged to put a second sensor because I found that the first sensor was giving me very weird information. So I decided to put a new one, and as I have a second system, computer, so we decided to put one on each side with a different, and look at the result. Mr. Freestyle and Mr. the Diabetic people, I'm sorry, but consider, because that is really rubbish. And I would love to have explanations from Freestyle or feedback from the people who are diabetic, because you trust a system like this. Look at that, you know. Thank you. Okay, a new test some minutes later. Show to the camera.
Yeah.
216.
216. Okay. The other one?
287.
87. You film the two together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now Anaël, you can film the other people who are there, and I want everybody to testify. Did I use a trick? Is it the absolute truth? Speak freely,
it's
please.
like this. It's like this. We put two sensors on, and it's 70 points difference.
Ricky, you can ask if you want the official testimony, if you want to go to justice.
Yeah, we have been trying the two sensors at the same time, we are not technicians, we don't know anything, we just have the machines, we use them, and it's like that.
And I've been
crazy.
ill for 2 or 3 days because of one system. That's Chabi. If you want to go to justice, can testify.
Me too. I've been there. I've been doing the tests. I'm the one behind the camera, and it's.
And the same. That's my daughter. If you want to go to justice, she can testify.
Anna, can you testify that we haven't been cheating with the prannies? That it's showing 2 different crazy numbers.
Yes, everything he explains it's the truth. The machines are not working correctly, and it's a very, very...
And same thing, if you want an official testimony from her, no problem, she can get it.
I had a very good evening. I'm perfectly fine. I know the diabetes, so I should have between 100, 150, because I know, I feel it, I have experience, unfortunately. And I had a very nice evening. I had a shower. In the evening, the freestyle was indicating that I was low, so I even hesitated to eat, to do the injection before eating. And finally, I decided to eat without injection, just in case. But I feel perfectly well, and I know when I have a hypo, I feel it. And so finally I ate, I drank a lot, and so on. And even now, let's see what it says. Freestyle. Low, which is totally impossible. And I have been low for 4 hours, according to this machine. And that is absolutely impossible, because low means underneath 40. And when I am underneath 40, I'm just like this and I cannot concentrate. So this machine is again saying something totally wrong. I don't do the injection, I go to sleep, I wake up tomorrow on 400 or 500, I don't know how much. It's deadly, Freestyle is making money. Even if they have to kill people, they don't care, as long as they make money. Because me being low since 4 hours, you must be joking. It's totally impossible. I'm perfectly fine. My concentration is fine. I am not low. It's a lie. This machine, they produce sensors that are totally rubbish now. Freestyle is really, really dangerous. But they make money. So let's go with the money. Alright, so now is the morning. I slept pretty well. Everything is fine. I'm perfectly fine, perfectly well balanced for the sugar. And I want to specify that with the film that you saw, with the sensor that you saw at the beginning that was completely rubbish, as there is some time, it's not the same sensor. Of course, it's not like one that is not working. And now, as I feel perfectly well, I'm going to do a test to know exactly how I am. Can we do a test, please? Sure? What does it say?
Yeah, it says 43, but it's been low for the past 8 hours.
Oh my God. You know what? I have to run and I have to get some sugar very quickly, otherwise I'm going to die. Quick, some sugar. You have to know, I feel quite well my level. But a lot of diabetics, I know, they don't feel anything at all. So they would follow that at once. They would rush on sugar because they would believe to be in danger. And I can assure you, it's absolutely wrong. When I am on 60, more or less, I have problems of concentration. So I can still manage, but some words I don't find anymore and so on. I'm a bit weird. 42, but you must be joking. And before that, 8 hours on low level for the night, but I would be like this in the morning. It's absolutely wrong. So now I don't have 2 sensors, but I can tell you with my complete experience, it's absolutely wrong. And if I follow that, I get very ill because I get a lot of sugar, and Mr. Freestyle gets a lot of money, but he doesn't care about my health. And that is absolutely lamentable and dangerous.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Yes, I think it could be possible.
So, I told you that this sensor will be over in 2 days because it was written 2 days ago, and normally it's 8 hours left. But I'm going to show you something else on this fantastic machine of such a high quality. Knowing at the same time that I come from France, and in France it's impossible to get new sensors now. This company Freestyle is not producing anything, and they are very, very late. So obviously they have a lot of problems, and with that obviously they have even more problems. So now let's see. 2 days ago the sensor was finishing in 2 days. So let's check now.
Yeah.
What do we see?
Now it says 24 hours.
1 minute ago it was 2 days ago. 1 minute ago it was 2 days ago, and now it's 1 day ago. 1 day left. Yeah. So in 1 minute of film passed 24 hours. This sensor is perfectly fine. There is no problem at all. I can trust completely the production of Freestyle. Oh my God, what a